Hello, it's No Fluff again. Actually, my name is Susie. Just trying to be funny. Anyway, this video, excuse me, I had been sick and I still have some residual left. But what I want to talk about in this video is retirement, kind of my path, what I did. Was it scary? How did I do? I've been retired, I think 11 years now, or coming up on 11 years. I worked at a junior college, so I was very fortunate. I started there really young, and I live in Texas. So in Texas, if you're under teacher retirement, it's your age and your years of service equal 80, you can retire. So my number came up when I was 51 years old, and my husband's 5 years older than me, so he had already retired. And it was a little scary, just because, ice maker again, the fact of wondering, am I going to be bored? Am I going to have enough money? Is my husband going to drive me crazy? Just kidding, kind of, but not really. Anyway, I got a lot of comments. Some not so, I don't know, not so nice in my opinion, like you're too young to retire, that kind of thing. But my dad was 5 years older than my mother. And when she retired finally, guess what happened? He got sick. And he died. I think it was within 2 years of her retirement. He was gone. So that always stuck with me. Money isn't everything, as long as we can pay our bills, etc. I was willing to take the risk. And another reason too is because my husband worked there too. So our health insurance, because we both work there, his is paid for and mine is paid for. We don't pay anything for our health insurance, and so that was such a big blessing. And I kind of got scared that if I waited, maybe that would change. And typically, you're grandfathered into things if they make changes later on. So, I mean, that's a lot. That's a big benefit. So I went ahead and bit the bullet, so to speak. And I really, I was happy not having to wake up to an alarm clock. That really gets old, not having to be, hold on one second, my beans are boiling. Sorry about that. But not having to be at the mercy of somebody else is really nice. Oh, yes. I get up when I want to, but I get up early. I can't sleep in, but that's another whole thing. That's age. By the way, I'm 61. I'll be 62 this summer. So, hence the gray hair. The no fluff gray. Anyway, my husband and I did travel. We sold our house actually and traveled in a RV. That's another whole thing. Some people have interest in, and it was a lot of fun, but then grandbabies started to come along and we got off the road, which I miss it, but at the same time it is nice having a home base. But we still do have a camper that we go mostly in the fall and spring. It's so hot down here in Texas that we don't do much camping unless we were to go up north, and gas is too high right now, so that's kind of a no-go. But after we came back, that's when I really hit my reselling again. It gets me out of the house. I earn extra money. I've made lots of friends. That's probably been the best part, are the friends that I've made, whether it's a manager of a thrift store or some of the people that I have met. I actually ran into one girl in Goodwill one time, must probably been 3 years ago now, that I knew, and she used to work at the same place I did, and we got to talking. Well, she was doing the same thing. She still works full time, by the way, and kudos to her. I don't know if I could do it. But it's been really enjoyable in that aspect of things. Sorry, the husband came in. I had to put it into pause mode. I'm not, like I say, this is going to be a no fluff kind of deal. And, you know, some people might hate it, and that's okay. And I'm just a regular gal. I'm not trying to be fancy. I'm just talking and trying to share some knowledge and have some fun. So, but yeah, social wise, it's been a lot of fun. You know, and I know some people, they retire and they get depressed or get lonely, and thrifting might not be your deal, but golf, or any kind of sport, if you enjoy any of that kind of thing. I know a lot of people do pickleball. I've never done pickleball. I've had my knee replaced, so that's a no-go for me. We do like to golf. It's hot down here, so it's harder I can't take the heat anymore. I don't know if that's an age thing or what, but whatever interest you have, retirement affords you to do that. I know a lot of people say, gosh, how did I have time to work? Whether it's, say, babysit the grandkids, or, you know, volunteer at their church, whatever it may be. But I'll share some of those stories with you of some of the people I've met, some of the places we've gone. It's afforded me to go out of town thrifting and not go by myself, which is nice. We don't have a Goodwill Bins here, so there's one in Austin, Texas that I go to every now and then. But I really don't like going by myself. It's more fun to have somebody with you. So that is that part of the video. Another thing I wanted to talk on the reselling side was, I went to an estate sale the other day. I got there and it was only the second day. I didn't go the first day because it's usually too expensive to go on the first day to find anything to resell. But surprisingly, it was 50% off already. So 50% off at the door. That was a surprise. So I actually bought a few things that I would not have bought, obviously. And sorry, there was another interruption. My husband. Anyway, so I bought this really pretty Christmas stocking. And they had $5 on it originally. But it's half off, so I got it for $2.50. It's in really good condition. And my point on showing you this is there's no tag, no brand, because I believe it was probably done from a kit. You know, the kits that do really well, especially the older ones. So how do I go about listing this when I don't know the brand name? I mean, there's a couple of ways. You can Google image search it, and I did find one listed on Poshmark that shows a brand, Jabara needlepoint. I'm not really sure if that's the actual brand or not, because nowhere in the pictures does it show the brand name. So I'm probably just going to list it as a handmade needlepoint Christmas stocking. Put my pictures in there. If there are any defects, which I don't think I saw any. Sometimes there might be, might be a hole or something, but it's clean. And then I'll take and I'll measure it, the length, the width. I'll even measure this. It probably won't go for a lot. I'll probably put it up for about 20 bucks or so, which is, I try not to do a whole lot of low end things just because I only have so much storage room. I'll have to look at my statistics, but I know my average sale price it was up in the 50s, but I don't know what it is now. Things are getting more expensive, so I have to be pickier. buy, but I bought this because it was just, I don't know, it was just too pretty to pass up. Just teasing. So, I mean, I guess I could keep it, but I don't know, I'll probably sell it. I really like it. So, trying to think if there's anything else. That's probably about all for now. I'm just trying to start making some videos, get better at it. It's too hot to do anything outside. I'm making a pot of beans, pinto beans, and gonna put some pork ribs on the pellet grill later today. So, have a good one. No fluff. Bye.